All right, so here we go. We got a game between Detroit and Boston here. Pistons looking for their 14th win in a row, which would be a franchise record. So let's see what happens. We got pick and roll. Jordan Walsh is the big man in this lineup. We got Baylor Shireman, Derek White, Jalen Brown with the ball, and then Peyton Pritchard in the corner. And for the Pistons, it looks like they're going with Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Karis LeVert, Asar Thompson, and Tobias Harris. So Karis LeVert on Derek White, entry pass into Jalen Brown on the wing. Tobias Harris he's just gonna switch. Jalen Brown wants the bigger defender on him. Let's see how Jalen Duren does. Derek White, I don't know if this is a ghost screen. I don't really know what that was. Jalen Brown kind of just gonna attack one-on-one, gonna get to the rim, and he's gonna get fouled. So who should have been in? I mean, Tobias should be in help here. I think Tobias just needs to be there a second sooner. But great drive. I like how Jalen Brown was aggressive there, and he gets an and one at the rim. And the free throw by him is good as well. So Boston takes a 3-point lead. Honestly, not too sure where these two teams are at when it comes to the NBA Cup. So before this game, Detroit was 2-0, and Boston was 1-2. So Boston's already eliminated from the cup, but Detroit's still in it. So let's see what happens. Ball in Karis LeVert's hands. Going to give it back to Cade. Cade's just completely going to ignore this Jalen Duren screen. He's got Baylor Shireman on him. Not too sure why Derek White wouldn't be the one guarding him. Cade's just going to get to the rim a little too easily there. That usually is a shot that will go in for Cade. Asar Thompson on the offensive glass. Finds a wide open Tobias Harris. Jalen Brown sees that Jalen Duren might receive this pass from Asar Thompson, and he was going to go to Tobias Harris on the wing. As you can see right here, he's looking for someone on the wing, but then he's worried about Jalen Duren. Leads to a wide open three from Tobias Harris. Pistons get the offensive board yet again. This time it's Cade Cunningham. He'll get fouled, I believe, by Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, by Peyton Pritchard. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. He's got 36 tonight. Incredible stuff from Cade Cunningham. First free throw by him is good, and the second one is good as well. Very interested to see what Boston does on this possession. I haven't watched too much of them this year. I mean, without Jason Tatum, I don't really think they're that competitive of a team, especially with trading Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis in the offseason. I think they're just not as good of a team they have been in the past few seasons. Baylor Shireman going to set a go screen. So Karis LeVert just going to stick onto Derek White here. Cade is trying to communicate with Tobias Harris, maybe telling him to switch. Tobias going to completely ignore this, but Derek White's just going to pull this 3-point shot. I really don't love this shot from Derek White. How much time do you have left on the shot clock? I mean, maybe he thinks he gets Karis LeVert with this move. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Up by 1 with a little over a minute left. But it's just green. Great shot making from him. Cade Cunningham going to go up the floor now. They're really fine with Baylor Shireman guarding him. I don't know if Joe Mazzulla is doing that on purpose. I don't know if Baylor Shireman is a defender like that. Maybe they want Shireman guarding Cade so that when a screen is set, they can switch onto a better defender. I don't know what the Celtics are doing there. So, yeah, maybe that's the case. You get Jordan Walsh on to Cade Cunningham now because the Pistons ran the pick and roll with Isaiah Stewart. Baylor Shireman now, he's ball watching, but Isaiah Stewart's going to roll to the basket here. But Shireman's going to stay on Isaiah Stewart. Cade Cunningham gets to this middle area of the floor. Got a lot of bodies guarding him at the rim there. It's almost 3 bodies guarding him there. Can't get it to go. Gets the offensive board. Tobias Harris wide open in the corner. When chaos is happening on offensive rebounds, the perimeter tends to be open. Cade just finds the open man in the corner. Catch and shoot 3 from Tobias Harris is good. That's why offensive rebounds are so crucial. Derek White with the ball, going to give it to Jalen Brown. Tobias Harris guarding him. Going to take him one-on-one. Step back mid-range jumper is no good. I don't hate that shot from Jalen Brown. You're pretty much going for a 2-for-1 because the Pistons are most likely not going to get a shot up in they rebound the ball with around 31, 32 seconds left. They're most likely not going to get a shot up in 4 seconds. So they wouldn't be able to have a 2-for-1. So maybe Jaylen Brown thinks that regardless, we're going to have the last possession. Cade completely airballs this three. I mean, he gets separation. It's a decent look. Asar Thompson, the offensive rebound. Celtics really struggling. You know, they don't really have a big in the lineup, so I think it's really hurting them rebounding-wise right now. Thompson's going to hand this ball off to Cade, but Celtics going to call a timeout here, which I think is the right decision, especially because they have two. They'll still have one remaining. Ball inbounded to Cade. Jordan Walsh on him. Good help from Derek White. Really good help from Derek White, and it's going to be Celtics basketball. It's just great defensive instincts. That's the reason he's an NBA champion. That's the reason he's a gold medalist. It's because of plays like that. So Pistons most likely going to have to foul here. Ball gets into the hands of Derek White. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. First one is up and good. He's got 25 points tonight. Looking for his 26th. And Derek White's second free throw is good as well. Pistons going to call their final timeout. And don't know exactly what happened, but it looks like the Pistons got 2 points on the board. 9.1 seconds left. Celtics have the ball now, and they're going to call their last timeout. Pretty good defense from Detroit here. Caris LeVert gets a hand on the ball. Unfortunately, just winds up in the hands of Anthony Simons. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. First one for him is good, and the second free throw from Anthony Simons is good as well. So 6.3 seconds left for Detroit. They have to inbound the ball with no timeouts left. Ball goes in the hands of Cade Cunningham, and the Celtics are going to foul him. It's not going to be in the act of shooting, or is it? I think they're going to say they're going to say he's in the act of shooting, so it's going to be 3 free throws for Cade Cunningham here to tie the game. So if they tie the game and they get a stop on the other end, then we're going to play some overtime basketball. Makes the first free throw, makes the second, and Cade Cunningham. Oh, he misses the fourth. Peyton Pritchard the rebound. Asar Thompson going to foul right away. That is unfortunate. So Peyton Pritchard at the line going to make his first free throw. Going to make his second free throw. 2.4 seconds left for Detroit now. And Jalen Duren probably should have just shot that. I know you're trying to get a 3 from Duncan Robinson to tie the game here, but you don't have that much time left to check to see if a guy is open. You have the ball. There's essentially 1 second left on the shot clock. Just shoot it. But yeah, turnover here. Jordan Walsh is going to get it, and Celtics going to come away with a win here. So even though the Celtics are out and eliminated from NBA Cup contention, Detroit still has a chance, but that might be a loss that costs them.